You've probably heard the saying before, paralysis by analysis. Everyone has to make a challenging decision at some point in their life, and those decisions are not easy. For some people, these decisions are even harder than they are for others. Many people that I work with and converse with by nature are very analytical. This is generally one of the reasons why they become very successful in other aspects of your life. I can also tell you from experience that the people who are very analytical also tend to get stuck. This is because when you're analytical, you think about all the possible solutions and you always want to make the right and the optimal choice. Spending time evaluating decisions is really beneficial, but it can rapidly halt the decision-making process if taken too far. This is especially true in the fitness and nutrition world because there's so many things to consider when looking to get into your specific ideal shape. We have to look at your lifestyle, your fitness, your nutrition, your recovery, along with many other factors, and inside of each one of those factors lies even more variables that we can't even predict. A great example of this is one of my clients. When we first started, he knew he really needed to make a change in his health. He's a really smart guy and very successful in his profession, so naturally, he attacked his health the same way that he does his business and his personal decisions. He looked at a ton of workout and fitness programs out there, looked at a lot of nutrition programs and weighed the pros and cons of each. He tried to factor all the different variables and then predict the outcome for each one of them. He wanted to know everything about each one of the programs, even all the way down to how they were implemented and the science behind them. It became really overwhelming and he was paralyzed. I can't blame him. There was a ton of information. He was looking for all the details in each plan before he even decided to start one of them. Eventually, we discussed an option that aligned his overall goals with a plan. We didn't dive into every minute detail, but he knew it was going to be a step in the right direction towards achieving his goals. Then he did something important. He started. That's the key, is taking action. Imagine having to go into work and detail a very specific plan for the next 3 months of work that you're doing. There's no way that would be a good use of your time because things are going to pop up that you can't account for. And not to mention, it's going to be very overwhelming to look at 90 days worth of very detailed things that must be done. That's why you'd probably go into work and create a high-level plan, outlining your most important work goals, but also leaving space to pivot and make changes in the day-to-day plan. When making an investment as important as something essential like your health, of course you want to do some research and you want to make the right decision. You don't want to let yourself down and you don't want to let other people in your life down either. The trouble is, if you're spending too much time in analysis mode, you will become paralyzed. Paralysis by analysis simply means that you're spending more time and effort researching and understanding the details of a plan, and you're not leaving time or energy to actually take any action. Action will be the only thing that's going to get you feeling and looking your best. So don't let this be another case of paralysis by analysis. What you need is someone that's in your corner to help keep your goals and your actions aligned. Bring your specific goals and any other questions to our upcoming call, and I'd be happy to discuss further.